Reuters.
Guided by satellite, tractors on this farm near Narrabri in eastern Australia work around the clock planting wheat. The lines are perfectly straight. There isn't any space or any time to waste. For the past 7 years, this land has been hit by a crippling drought. This farm is the largest wheat producer in Australia and is owned by Ron Greentree.
We had 2002 and 2003, we didn't have a crop at all. So, yeah, it's been pretty devastating over this last 4 or 5 years. And people need to turn around. It's really hurt the communities, the whole fabric, the whole society of rural and regional Australia.
But this season the rains have returned, and so too the colour of this land and the opportunity to produce a bumper crop of wheat. Between the middle of 2007 and March this year, wheat prices rose by more than 150%. Driven by shortages and strong demand, that price has continued to be a roller coaster. But the Australian government is confident the country's total crop will be 80% higher than it was last year. Australia Farm Institute Director Mick Keogh believes that success will play a significant part in lowering world prices.
Forecasters in the Northern Hemisphere are looking very closely at Australian crop forecasts to try and work out what impact that'll have on the grain market longer term. So the whole issue of food price inflation comes into play, particularly in countries that depend on our exports.
The price of wheat may be higher, but so too is the cost of producing it. These tractors now cost $1,900 to fill, while the price of fertiliser has doubled. But the work they do has never been more important. The soaring price of food is threatening to add 100 million more people to the 850 million already going hungry around the world. More flourishing wheat seasons in places like Narrabri will be critical in fighting that. Andrew Potter, Reuters.